What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? It's your boy Mar Black.
H-Sign here.
Ant McGee.
Young Dev.
And we on the Nerdz in the hood.
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't
too bad.
All right, folks. Sorry for the quick laughter. We didn't even start the episode yet.
You know what you heard.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Wait, so all that's going to be in there?
Yeah, now it is. We're not changing it, bro. We live, baby. We live, baby.
We live. That's it.
We live, pal.
He has to get his
Yo, you guys can't see him, but the man behind the camera is now your boy, Asan.
That's right. So,
Asan, say something for people.
From beyond the grave.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
As you remember, episodes ago, we told you that Asan went on the training arc. He went on a journey, and he needed time. You know, we gave him that time. And he came and he decided, you know, we had a long talk. He's back. Asan is back. And he's joining the ranks, or as Ant said, second rank of Nerdz in the Hood. So he's back.
He was in his training arc, and now he's the voice of God.
Exactly. So now
voice of God. Wow.
he is in the background.
Voice of God.
You will see him again next week because our boy Young Dev is going to go on a little vacay.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Fuck y'all.
And he will fill in right here. He will sit right here on the couch, and you'll get to see his face again. But for now, Asan will be here giving us the information. You probably saw us foreshadowing it numerous times when Dev would yell out, "This is why we need Jorge here." He would do this, whatever. That's basically what we got Jorge doing. Asan is going to be giving us information if we say something wrong. We've been saying a lot of things wrong, so especially myself.
The guy
as
in the
host.
chair.
Yeah.
The guy in the chair, man.
For example, last week, the Blind Warrior did not win the whole tournament. He only won a set. And I said that wrong. And
I'm proud of you for correcting that.
Yeah. We went to a friend's house. Shout out to Brandon from VGA. And I brought it up mad happy. Like, yo, you saw that Blind dude won the whole tournament? He goes, actually, he didn't win the tournament. He just won a set. And Ed immediately looks at me and goes, yo.
He's like, you lied to me?
Like, bro.
You lied to me?
We just finished
You know what else Brady told us? He said, bro, there's 6,000 people in this tournament. I was like, what?
You thought he was winning like that? No, he got a set, so.
You know what else he said?
What?
What we said.
What?
See, what do you think people said when they saw Blind dude?
I'm about to cook this. Let's go. I'm about to cook this. Come on, nigga.
That was funny. It was funny. But
yeah, it was funny. But yeah.
It was more funny because Marvin instantly was like, damn.
Yeah, like I knew immediately. Like I botched that one.
We don't know who the actual winner is, honestly.
Yeah, we don't know yet. So
usually no one cares.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow. Welcome back. Asan.
That boy's back. So, yeah, again, our apologies to all the 5,000.
Damn, I can't. I actually
5,999 fighters. Who was like, yo, we didn't even lose yet. Well, actually, no, 5,998, because somebody lost it. Somebody lost it. Somebody lost it.
He probably won a couple sets.
He probably won a couple sets by now. So
he was on the big screen. He didn't get there by accident. Oh shit!
That was almost a bad accident.
But
yeah, we didn't want to spend too much time on it again. We just wanted to just bring that up. A quick apologies to anybody who was watching. It was like that's not true. So anyway, but we are going to start our show. Asan is here, like we said. Voice of God.
Voice of God. Man in the chair. Pick a
man in the chair.
Man in the chair.
Yeah.
Whichever one you want.
White dude from Joe Budden's podcast. Anything you want to call him. You know, he's not white.
Yeah, you really put. He's not white, man.
He's not. You're right. He's not. But one thing we want to talk about is something that all four of us were at last weekend, which was, you've heard us say it numerous times on our episodes, our Nerdz 100 party is now in the books.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
in the books.
And we can officially say, after that party, I have realized that was our first real party. You were right, Marv. You were right, Marv.
He finally gets it.
Yeah.
He finally gets it.
Yeah. You get it. So it was our first official Nerdz in the Hood party.
It was. We had a lot of dope parties before, but this was... I mean, there were parties before, but this was an event. This was dope. And shout out to everyone, every single person that came up and showed love to us, because I know the whole team, not just me, but we really appreciated it. It was such a great turnout. There was so many people I didn't expect to see, people I did expect to see, people that I was just like, maybe they will show up. But, you know, it was dope. And you guys trooped it in the fucking rain, so...
That rain was wild.
Yeah, that rain was crazy.
It was a nice lightning storm to look at.
Now when we left, when the party ended, that joint was coming down.
Yeah,
it was insane.
It was bad. When
I had to run to my car.
And when we left, it was back. But yo, shout out to the DJs. Start off with that. DJ Loco started it off, kicking out the vibes. He did great. He got the people that was in the bar at tables eating dinners to stick around. So you already know that was killer. Then DJ Ultraviolet pulled up doing her thing. She had everyone rocking. A lot of people were asking who she was. That was a vibe in itself also. Yeah. And then last but not least, our personal friend was killing it out here, DJ B Ribs. He fucking, he represented what he does best. He had the drops for us, and it was dope. A lot of people, was applauding the DJs, applauding the music selection for the night, applauding just the video game setup and the vibe in the area. So that was dope, man. And I know us Nerds in the Hood, we had fucking fun. Like, we had a great time. I love seeing my friends pull up in general to anything. Mm-hmm. So to see you guys come and show love to something that I'm building was definitely dope. To say, I mean, I had even new friends pull up. Had a couple of my boys from Hudson Yards. Shout out to them. They came from a deep journey on the train, and they showed love to us. So that was cool, man. A lot of fam was in the building, and yeah. What about y'all?
I mean, it was a great time. Like you said, everyone showed out, showed love. We had it popping in there. I feel like we did. People was fucking with the gaming console that we had set up.
Shout out to VGA, by the way, for lending us. We talk about Brandon, we talk about Navi, we talk about Yusef, all the gamers that are part of the VGA Amateur, Luigi, like the events they throw. They lent us an emulator for our event, and exactly what I wanted it to do is what it did, and it kept people entertained.
People had the
it was
nostalgia
dope.
Playing
I saw Street Fighter, I saw Mortal Kombat, I saw them play Mario Kart. I saw them play Road Rash. There was
some classics.
Some classics. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was getting. I saw that one.
Yeah,
I saw that one game. Run back and forth.
There was some people going at it. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, they was playing in there. So the shout out to the bartender. He also was like, yo, if I wasn't working, if it wasn't so busy, I would have gone on the sticks. And I respect that because that's what the whole point is that I want people to jump on the sticks and just chill. We didn't have a lot of TVs. We only had one, so it was like back in the day. I got next.
People have fun. So that's what made it a great time. Everyone was there showing love, and we was partying, bro.
That's facts. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Outside what these two gentlemen said, and me and Ishan, all of us, we had fun. It was a blast. Again, shout out to everybody that came through. Shout out to the Last Stop for letting us host an event there. We're not done with them yet, so please be on the lookout for more stuff coming soon with us and them.
Yes, sir. We're working on some things with them.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the staff that was helping us out that day, whether it was serving drinks or being by the door or anything like that, making sure that all our guests and everybody else that was there was just having a good time and was well taken care of. And, of course, shout out to the DJs who rocked the house until the lights literally came on. So we appreciate all of y'all. It was a lot. It was a lot that went down. However, there's a gripe that you two have about a certain event that went down.
Oh, you want to get into that?
Yeah, we get into it. We got a little time. Before we get into the nitty-gritty.
One of the things we did promote was the graphic tee contest.
Oh. That was like, what you talking about?
Like, you said gripe. You said a gripe. So like,
I thought y'all had a gripe. My fault.
About the t-shirt?
Yeah.
Not about the t-shirt. Not about the t-shirt that won. A shout out to all the winners. We didn't even get to that.
Yeah.
The graphic tee contest was definitely a success. We had multiple people participate in it, and we gave away some dope prizes.
Yeah, we did.
The Funkos, they everyone took one.
Yeah.
And that was cool. Like, the winner obviously got first pick, so that was dope. But the gripe was that we are now a 4-man team, once a 3-man team, but a 4-man team once again, right?
Yes, once again.
Yeah. So
thanks for the quick maths.
You do 4. You do 3 plus 1 minus 2. Nah, 21. Nah. Anyway, so What I was saying was that yeah. So he said we were trying to get the mic set up. We don't even actually we're not even gonna go background story. Just know that the graphic tee contest was voted and judged by only 2 men.
Oh, 2 men. Oh, yeah,
of a 4-man team.
That makes sense. They went rogue. I ain't gonna hold you. They went
super rogue. What I say? Rogue. They went. When I say super rogue, I walked in. No, actually, I didn't even walk in. Marvin came out to me, talking about, yo, let me get the prizes. I'm like, oh, are we about to give them out? He's like, yeah, we already know the winner. I'm like, we already know the winner.
Yeah, I was confused too. The winner came up to me and was like, oh, I won. I'm like, wait, y'all.
There wasn't that many contestants anyway.
Yeah,
it don't matter.
It was an amount of people.
I didn't even get to participate in the vote.
In the vote, that's what we wanted, to participate in the vote.
I didn't even get to see the shirts. I had to look at the shirts when I gave out the prizes. Like, let me see what you got. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because that ship was sinking fast, so we had to just run through it.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm not judging you on that, but.
You just wanted to be included.
You couldn't be like, yo, we starting right now. And then when I approached Marvin to say, he was like, I said it, and then you walked outside. I was like, I was walking people out.
But there was 4 words.
Why you walking people out?
There were 4 key words that you said to me, and you know what those 4 words were.
What was that?
Do what you want.
No, but I was talking about the mic situation. You were like, we don't have the mic. Do you want to just yell? And I said, do what you want. If you want to yell it, you could do that. But I was like, if you could wait, we could try to figure out the mic. And then you were like, nah, I'm going to do it right now.
No.
I was like, all right, cool. So I thought you meant like, you're going to wait for all of us, and we're going to do it right now.
That's do what you want.
That's not do what you want, bro.
The mic situation was already deaded because we had already figured it out, and that's when Brian's DJ Vibra's computer unfortunately crashed, and then he had to reset it. So I told you, I was like, this is the perfect time to do it. And you were like, why are we going to do it now with no mics? I said, the mics ain't working. So then you were like, okay, so I said, we're either going to yell or we can't do nothing. But this is the perfect time to do it because there's no music.
Okay, and then I said, do what you want right there, right? I said it right there, right? But what were we talking about? Yelling or doing without the mics? If you're going to go with yelling, cool. But just wait. Never in the do what you want did that mean start the contest without me and Devin.
No, but I didn't start the contest at that moment. So long story short, we rounded up the people. We yelled. We said, hey. Oh, there goes the garbage truck as usual on time. We said, hey, if you want to be in this graphic tee contest, now's the time. Please come to the front, and we're going to judge you. So me, Asar, our boy Montez, we went around.
Why they added Montez?
No, he wasn't a judge. He just helped us round people up. No, he wasn't a judge. He just saw us. He saw us doing it, and then he felt bad because he was like, I'm yelling, and me and Asar are walking around. So Montez, that's why I'm glad we got Mike.
Damn.
Yeah, that's right. It's just one of those. It's part of the show now. It's part of the show.
I'll be forgetting that the garbage truck be coming at this time.
I don't. But
all right, go.
We in the hood.
Anyway,
it's part of the show now.
It's part of the show. So the people that was there started getting, they're in a party vibe. They didn't want to stay there too long. They started getting restless. So I was looking for you. I looked outside. I didn't see you. I looked for Dev. Dev was standing near me at one moment. Then I turned around. I'm helping people.
I was there, bro.
No,
that's what makes it more crazy. That's what makes it more crazy.
Y'all couldn't find me. I saw damn lie.
That's what makes it more crazy, bro.
I saw Ann walk out. You were a ghost,
and then you were a ghost. And I looked around. And I was like, all right, I can either text you.
He heard us talk about it. He said, oh, we part of the show. I put in my garbage truck extra beast mode today.
That truck is wild.
It's too late. It's too late. You said it's part of the show.
Damn.
Yeah. But I didn't know it was going to do that today. Jeez, this is
going off right now.
Yo, he need to put some air in them compressors.
He's signaling.
Real talk though.
He's signaling the party.
Show where he's gonna have to edit out.
Yo, no, real talk though.
Keep this.
Who cares?
Keep all this.
Who cares, bro? Yeah. Real talk though. He's about to do it again. But
he's done for the night.
Yeah.
He clocked out just now.
Really though. That's the best part is that. So even after I still agreed that the winners you guys chose, right? I went around and I'm doing my thing and I'm like, Dev, yo, so which one did you like? He's like, I didn't pick any of them shits. I'm like, wait, so who the fuck? Who's the voters, bro?
They went wrong.
We went around and we found a girl with a fire.
Just say you wanted to run the event, bro.
I didn't. I wanted to run the event with my team.
You ain't wait for the team?
Because one of my team felt the party was more important, and the other one went outside and stayed outside. And they came back in and was like, "Why you do without me?" And I was like, "You said do what you want."
Honestly, but you know why I went outside? I was walking my girl outside. Like I had to walk her out. She was bouncing.
I know, but to be fair, the contestants started getting restless
because somebody started a contest without rounding up the judges first.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
No, I rounded you up before I rounded up the judges, brother. I came to you. That's what we had the whole do what you want.
Bro, so how did you end up telling me and then having the people waiting at the same time?
Because you said do what you want. I took it as do what you want. So I went and did what I wanted to do.
So we don't have to hash this out.
We don't have to hash this out that long.
Oh, who did what?
Yeah, it's okay.
They didn't look for us. We didn't look
for you good enough.
Yeah.
Okay?
We wanted to shine for themselves.
Once again,
I didn't care about
Marvin did.
He wanted to shine
Marvin does nothing wrong.
Because the person who won, I didn't even know who she was, so I don't care. All right, you're right. We're gonna remember that. You know what? What's the next subject?
He gonna dock you.
Yeah.
He gonna dock you.
No. What's the next subject? Oh, yo, do what you want, bro. That's the next subject. Do what you want.
So who was?
Go ahead. Do what you want. Go ahead.
Yo, we'll talk about that blindside shit right now.
No way.
No, it's all love. This was the first time we threw an event, so shit like this was bound to happen. Promise, next event, folks, especially those who were in the graphic tee contest, it will be better. We will be well prepared. We will be better about it.
We honestly didn't know the mics didn't work, and I'm gonna be honest. That's something I should have checked when I got there early. I just assumed the mic was gonna work. I don't know why I did. I don't know why I thought it would. I don't know. I just assumed it was gonna work, or that one of the DJs was gonna bring a mic. Like I thought Brian would have a mic, but
it just happened.
I mean, we had a mic too. We just wasn't here. But it's okay. It's water under the bridge. We're good. We're gonna use the Ted Lasso rule. We're gonna be a goldfish.
Yeah, we'll be a goldfish.
We'll be a goldfish.
We'll be a goldfish.
So anyway, let's
gonna be a goldfish. What's the goldfish? I forgot about that.
He doesn't watch the Ted Lasso.
I watched Ted Lasso, but I forgot what the goldfish thing is.
10-second memory.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
So we're gonna go ahead and start the show. After getting that out the way for almost 20 minutes, thanks to the garbage man. Hey, there it is. The first.
Throwing dots. Throwing dots on here.
Y'all better hope he got a Tom Brady arm, cause shit goes south.
We're gonna have to start wilding the way.
I don't trust his hands. I don't trust his hands for sure. He got no hands. He got no hands.
That's crazy.
Big Bayfield. Anyway, let's start the show.
We didn't start.
No, we didn't start the way we wanted to. There was a lot going on between arguments, a garbage man.
We did start that shit already.
We haven't even taken shots yet. We didn't start.
Oh yeah, so we're
I'm on my second cup.
Awesome. Oh, wow. We're gonna take a quick shot for Ant McGee.
Ant McGee, A-Son, welcome back.
Lo and behold, there's certain achievements we all have, but his was starting the party. He was just getting the party off the ground. He's also responsible for getting us trivia and other live events. So shout out to Ant.
I ain't giving no credit.
Oh,
it's all of us.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
A-Son.
A-Son, yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh man.
All right. So.
With that being said,
we're gonna spend this episode talking mostly about the fact that we getting old, people.
Nah.
Yeah, we did it before when we said happy birthday to the Game Boy, but now we got a couple of anniversaries we gotta bring up, and we gotta bring up the fact that Cartoon Network is now letting us know that we are old by starting Adult Swim at 5 p.m. weekdays. 5 p.m. They're starting Adult Swim at 5 p.m.
But that's because I feel like I just feel like it's because
Adult Swim comes on like at least 10 o'clock.
No, but the reason why Adult Swim used to come on before the way it came on was because the people who watched that was such a small handful. It was like, a couple of heavy nerds, people that were like, just finding out, and then the random people who stayed up all night, all the time. Now, everybody's an anime fan. Like, Netflix makes animes. Like, everybody does it. So it's like, they're I guess, broadcast to people, especially kids, it's 5 p.m. Like, kids want to watch their shit. They want the most views, right? It's little kids. Adult Swim is not, even though it might be called Adult Swim, isn't
the Adult Swim of old? Like
that's
so. There is a. I feel like it's probably a different type of Adult Swim.
That's what
I haven't seen Adult Swim in so long, so I don't know what they're showing. But I remember Adult Swim back in like the early 2000s. Like it was a different type of Adult
exactly. But then it turned it. But towards the end of its like thing, when it started getting, it turned into Steven Universe, the regular show. Like it was like those things, right? Am I wrong?
No, they weren't.
They weren't on Adult Swim.
They weren't on Adult Swim.
They weren't on Adult Swim. So they weren't on Cartoon Network at all?
Yeah, they were on Cartoon Network programming block, but now the Adult Swim.
I thought it was on Adult Swim.
No.
You might be right about that.
I was laughing because he was like, Adult Swim at all? So now on Cartoon Network.
It's like, it's on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
I could have sworn they were because that was the same type of genre of cartoons for the Adult Swim.
Now you're not wrong. Maybe there was a time they probably showed it real quick because Adult Swim you're right about the fact that Adult Swim kept getting pushed up to earlier times, but now this is the earliest they've ever been. To start at 5 o'clock at the end of this month, at the end of August, they're going to be starting a programming block of Adult Swim called Checkered Past. So Checkered Past is they're going to play 4 Cartoon Network original shows, cartoons like before the Adventure Time, Chicken. Before what he says, Steven Universe, regular show.
Laboratory.
Yeah, so it's Dexter's Lab. It's Dexter's Lab, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed and Eddie, and the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
That's the best ones.
So,
I ain't gonna hold you. That's the best ones. If you never watched them, Ed and Eddie's all jokes. Yeah. Courage the Cowardly Dog is just some fucking interesting weird shit. The grim shit was slept on. OD. I feel like
had his moments.
Billy and Mandy was dumb funny, and Dexter's Laboratory is just a classic. That's just facts. That shit just was good. Yeah, those are good. Those are the good top 4.
Yeah. So go ahead.
No, I was gonna say just between Ed and Eddie and Courage the Cowardly Dog, I could just watch that on loop. Both of them.
So from 5 to 7, basically, you're getting 4 episodes, 1 episode of each show, and then 7.
What time did it come on before?
What, Adult Swim?
But no, well, see, this is the thing. This is why I'm getting confused. These weren't on Adult Swim before. These were regular cartoons for us.
Right.
Yes.
But they know that these 4 shows ain't catering to today's youth.
So now it's Adult Swim.
So now they're Adult Swim shows because they know that the adults that watch Adult Swim are our age.
But my question is that did those cartoons come on at 5 o'clock already? Like in our time,
well, because like 7.
Yeah, I feel like 7, right? Because we're eating like TV. 7, 8. We're eating TV dinner.
That's 7
we
to
eating
10
TV
block.
dinner and we watching cartoons.
There wasn't no Adult Swim for us until the year 2001 or 2 or something like that.
And that was midnight.
Yeah.
That was at midnight. But from the hours of like 7 to 9, you were definitely watching Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Toonami had the afternoon block.
Right. They were 5 to 7. Yeah. And then 7 was this stuff. So in a sense, they're kind of bringing you back to it, even though they're starting a little earlier. Because now Toonami for Adult Swim is on Saturday at, I think they start at midnight.
I'm glad Toonami still exists because that robot too gangster.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That's true. That's true. He's on like an upgraded version of the shit. Yeah. And he even plays like new anime and sometimes slightly older anime, but it's more new anime. But this, like, you're not going to really hear curses or anything like that, but do you feel that this is a good move by Adult Swim?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean,
it's a move. I mean, they're probably just trying to bring an audience back in that they probably lost. So hey, it's probably it could possibly work,
What is it?
Those are classic shows.
It's airing on Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah, same channel always.
See, now the problem is that unfortunately, and I understand why they do it, is that there's a lot of people out there in this world now that does not have Cartoon Network. They just have streaming platforms only. Mm-hmm. So I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the few people that still flip through channels, that still have DirecTV, like the regular channel, still paying for the regular channels on top, and because when you do go through the regular channels, there are channels that are playing movies, stars, whatever. You pay for those packages or whatever. It's probably, I don't know how it is now because stars got their own subscriptions, but the other channels still have commercials. So you're watching Cartoon Network commercials. You're trying to tell people to sit, or at least a child, to sit through this with commercials.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, they got to get through it. But you're right. In the streaming world, all 4 of these shows is on the Max streaming service. I think Ed and Eddie is.
Is it on the Max streaming? It's on Max?
Yeah, because they took most of the shows from HBO Max, so
okay.
And most of them should still be on there.
Yo, the HBO switching into the Max. By the way, they lost millions of followers, subscribers with that move.
Yeah, a lot of them did.
Yes and no, but because it's not just HBO. It's like its own thing now.
I know.
It's like they're partnered with other.
Yeah, isn't it?
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why people.
With Discovery.
I read an article that because
so it's not just HBO's app anymore. It's
yeah, and I think that's why
different multiple networks on there.
I think that's why people were dropping it.
I mean, it made no sense to drop it because all the HBO shit is still gonna be on there.
Yeah.
So and you got more options if you wanted to.
Yep.
They still drop the HBO shit, so it's not like it's just a lot more stuff.
There's a lot more stuff, but most of the stuff you don't want. But if you got.
But if you know what shows you watching,
you're good.
You got your House of Dragons. Yep. You got Winning Time came back like that. Like you got those shows that you have locked in.
Warrior.
The Warrior.
There you go.
I'm on that.
Yeah, the Whisperer, bro. You back on the show? Just say it.
The Warrior too.
I just feel like Warrior is fine. It doesn't get enough.
It doesn't get
enough
enough hype, yo. That's they go in on that.
It's such a good show, and it gets no love.
It gets no love. You hear no one talk about it. That's the crazy part.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I be posting that on my IG sometimes, and then people hit me up like, "Yo, you watch that shit too?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yo, not a lot of people talk about this show. The show is straight fire. They throw hands. Like the story's good, and the acting they body that shit."
Yeah.
Son.
It is a lot of sleeper hits on there. So, but yeah, this Checkered Pass thing look out for August 28th is definitely gonna make you feel old. Probably more when you see the first couple seasons of Dexter's Lab because that's the oldest of these 4 shows. So you're definitely gonna sit there. Or once you see the Ed and Eddie animation where they're constantly shaking every freaking second, you're probably gonna be like, damn, they don't even make shows like this no more. This is crazy. So. Shout out to Cartoon Network trying to shake things up, make things different.
I mean, it's gonna probably be in better quality though. It's gonna be in HD.
What they gonna remaster? Ed and Eddie? That's what you want?
I'm pretty sure they did already.
How would you feel if they rebooted those shows?
Ooh, that's a good question,
absolutely
bro.
Not.
Dexter,
absolutely
not. Absolutely not.
Courage the Cowardly Dog might be the only one that I would be willing to watch rebooted.
It'll be darker.
Yeah,
but they can't change shit.
Ed and Eddie rebooted right now would be disrespectful. It wouldn't even be as funny. They would try to dumb it down crazy. Ed and Eddie had some wild jokes in there.
Yeah.
And especially when the sisters came up, and then
it could work.
And then they low key was racist to your boy, the black dude, and they had the Indian kid. Come on, it was mad racist going on. There was one of every culture in that show.
What was the black dude?
The bald head dude with plankton. Oh, with plankton.
He was not black.
I was like, wait, what's
with plank. The black dude with plank.
He was not black.
He's not black.
He's not black?
No.
What was he?
He was white.
He's white, bro. There was only one
guy with the
black
braces.
kid.
With the braces.
Bro, the kid who fucking carries plank was like a bald head kid. Are you crazy?
Yeah, but he wasn't black.
He wasn't white either. You think that kid was white?
He was bald, but he wasn't black.
They never confirmed me.
Look it up.
Bro. That's all I'm saying.
Are you bugging? There's a color shade.
He was just tan, man.
Hey, so
yo,
you come in and you get the facts.
yo.
Yeah,
I don't even want to look at this fact.
You gotta look
you
this up.
gotta look it up.
You gotta look it up.
This is what he'll do, yo.
He'll go on this.
He'll go on a tangent.
You gotta start searching for him so he knows.
That nigga's not black, bro.
You think this dude is white? You think that dude is white?
Nah, bro. Nah.
This is why I didn't want to even bother looking it up.
Look.
This is insane.
What?
You think he's not white, my G? He's black? You call that?
Yo, bro,
This is insane what he just said, yo.
Bro,
So wait,
what?
you think that's a black kid?
That's supposed to be a black character.
That's
No, it's
supposed
not, bro.
What?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Nah, put the side image up.
Yeah.
You're bugging, bro.
That's a black character.
Bro, Rolf was the only
Are you out
kid
your
on the
mind?
show.
Hold
bro.
on. Let me. I'm gonna have to.
Oh my God, I'm afraid of you both.
Let's do this. Let Asan look it up while we keep talking.
Yeah,
Is that cool?
Asan, look up ordinary characters.
Thank you so much.
Nationality.
Nationalities? Come
I'm
on.
not looking at them. These are all white kids.
I know we know, bitches, please. Because this is how we get stuck.
They're not gonna give you a nationality.
Yeah, we want to move on to the next subject.
He's wrong.
So, yeah.
I let the people decide. Yo,
Right.
we'll post the
We'll
characters
We'll
picture.
the characters, yeah.
And you tell me if he's white
yeah,
or black.
Yeah. So, anyway, wow. Well, he's gonna look it up, bro. Come on.
I'm listening to you. You can speak.
We just said it. Rolf was the only one that they.
That wasn't.
He was the immigrant, possibly Romanian.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
It's just regular white kids.
That's crazy, bro.
I was like, how did he get that, bro?
Show me, yo.
He said he's wait, but why you?
Show me. I'm sorry to say this,
but yo, wait, why you looking at him like he's about to change colors?
Yeah,
like
he's gonna change colors randomly. Come on, man.
Bro, that's a white man. That's a white boy.
Say what you gotta say. I always put you with
Show me a white boy with that cut, please. Show me.
What?
With a bald haircut?
He's not bald, bro. He has
bro.
Yo.
What are you talking about?
Look at this homie's hair. Look at this homie's hair.
Okay.
Right?
So?
Come on, bro. Come
No,
on, bro.
What? That's just a regular baldy.
Yo, you can't be telling me.
As a man who gets baldies, I'm telling you, as a man.
You acting like white people didn't invent the buzz cut.
Word, yo. You haven't seen that white guy with a buzz cut.
What's good with you?
Yo, we need to clip this and start a vote because I know I'm bugging.
Stupid. Yeah, you're bugging for sure.
Why did a black kid have an imaginary plank?
You tell me, bro.
Yo, right there.
We don't have
why, because he's not black.
We don't have to deep dive.
Yeah, we got to deep dive into this.
You just gotta get your eyes.
Wait till August 28th when the shows come on Cartoon Network and go look it up then. All right.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Look up their race and nationality.
Look up the race and nationality. Oh my gosh. All right, so moving on. Again, like I said, we just going to show you that we old, man, because there's another. Now we got this. Actually, yeah, it's one anniversary. Real quick, it's been 32 years since Rugrats debuted on Nickelodeon, so another anniversary. Not gonna spend too much time on that. We're just gonna say, damn, we getting old. Rugrats turned 32.
Jesus.
Also, fun fact, if you look it up, Will.i.am made a rap song for Dexter's Lab, and that shit is fire. So look it up. But be that as it may, the other thing is we're celebrating what everybody else all over, if not just New York, all over the country, probably the world, is celebrating, and that's 50 years of hip hop. 50 years of hip hop. Back on August 11th, 1979, if I'm right.
I believe so.
No, 73, excuse me. Back on August 11th, 1973. I don't know how I got 9. August 11th, 1973, in Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx. They even got the exact address.
Oh yeah, there was a party. It was a party. They had a flyer. Yep. It's been going around the
DJ
internet.
Cool Herc, shout out to him.
It looked like a fucking what is it, like an index card or like some like loose leaf paper, and it's like legit written out, handwritten, and it just gave you the whole Bronx address of where that first party was at.
Yep.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yep. And
it's, it was the birthplace. That's why they call, the Bronx the birthplace of hip hop.
Yeah. I was looking on Google earlier when I was looking this up, and they were saying that in 1970 there was a Poet album that was actually the first of rap, and I was like, I don't think nobody wants us to know that. So we're not. Yeah, I just thought it was funny, folks. I'm not gonna bring it up, but we're gonna focus on what it really is. Hip hop, August 11th, 1973.
50 years. 50 years is. I mean, that's long, but it's not that long. You think about it, like. Yeah. Compared to like other music, how long it's been like out in the world.
How long has fucking Mozart been around?
What? He said how long Mozart.
Am I wrong?
But he's not with us anymore.
Move the fuck on.
No, right? But music. But we're talking about music being
we're talking about like the birth of a genre.
Okay, genre. 50. Yeah. You said 50. That 50 years is not that old. You're right. Yeah, hip hop is young.
So you want to show love to classical real quick?
Classical music.
But that's what he's saying. If you think about how long movies are, I'm like, yeah, exactly. Music like from Mozart, Beethoven, all those classical.
Like Mozart like recent. I'm like
Mozart recently, yeah, because that nigga just fucking.
That's what I said.
Mozart's still alive?
He's still alive.
I did not say that. This nigga thought I said.
He didn't think that.
I was a little confused.
That's what he just said, Marvin.
Wait, that's what you said, bro?
Yeah. Come on, Marvin. It sounds you trying to laugh at, nigga.
I was like, this nigga, I didn't hear him say that. I'm sorry.
This nigga Marvin, you just witnessed this nigga Marvin trying to roast both of us at the same time.
Because I didn't hear him say that.
Yo, this nigga here, bro.
Ashaw, do Ed a favor, man. Look up where orchestra came out. I mean, classical music came out.
Yeah.
Yo, that's like the 1400s.
Mozart's first album.
That's like the 1400s.
Yeah, when Mozart's first album dropped, bro.
Look at when the first harp was made.
First harp.
Nah, he was the first Mozart mixtape.
Nah, the harp was probably made in.
It was made in the Bible, right?
Imagine they was making mixtapes back. Wait, what?
Probably, I don't know.
The harp was probably made around the Bible. You're right.
Imagine they was making mixtapes on the low. Like cats was getting mixtapes back there, like back in that era. Mozart and all of them.
Yeah, damn. What movie was that they made fun of shit like that?
Damn, I forgot movies like that.
They didn't really make fun of it, but Black Knight, right?
Oh,
remember he goes back and then he teaches the dude how to make a song with rapping.
Yeah. First off, God bless you for remembering that film. That was a real nice thing.
That film was terrible.
I was like, God bless you.
It was so terrible that it's great to remember. What do you mean? He's wearing a Jets jersey the whole time.
That's hilarious. Nah.
Moving on.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. I had to laugh at that because I forgot about that. My man threw that for the whole movie. I don't even know. Was that a Jets jersey or was it just a bootleg green football?
I think it was just a bootleg.
It was a bootleg, but
so
you know
the Jets could have been the freaking Eagles.
I want to know why he agreed. That's what I want to know. I just want to know why he agreed.
Because he thought it was going to hit.
Because it was a paycheck.
It was a quick check.
My man fell in.
He just reminded me of that shit. I was like, yeah, that movie was pretty. Fell over the thing and tried.
My man fell into a mini, what is it called? Mini golf.
That was so full. Yeah.
That was the Pluto Nash of its time, man.
Ooh, Pluto Nash. All right, let's like go on track with track.
He's like, wait a minute.
You guys have me thinking about other shit like, damn, you know what was terrible? Anyway, yeah. So, now that you brought that up, what was hip hop? What was like the first time you fell in love with hip hop?
Okay, Brown Sugar.
I know, right?
Okay, bro.
The first time?
Yeah, like what was there? A song?
I can't tell you I can't tell you the first time I fell in love with hip hop, but I can tell you the first time that I have an incident with hip hop that I was just like, this is kind of funny, and like after that it kind of made me keep listening to the music. So the first CD I ever got, and I don't know exactly how. In my mind, it's the first CD that I think I bought. Mm-hmm. That's why it's the first CD I ever got, because I actually took some money and bought it. But it was a Snoop Dogg album, and it was the one where it's like a doghouse on it.
Oh, it's his debut album. Doggy Style.
Alright, so I got that album. That was, but I think I bought it. I don't think I bought it when it debuted. I think I bought it later on in the game. But it was just the first one. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna cop the Snoop Dogg joint, and I bought the explicit joint.
Yeah, I was about to say, you definitely bought it when you were older.
Yeah, so
I'm doing it to you as a kid, bro.
I think you were alive.
Yeah.
What year that came out?
He was alive. That came out like early 90s. Like 93, 94, I think.
Yeah, I probably bought it
at 2 years old.
At 10? No, older than that, bro.
I'm just saying.
10, 11.
If he said he would have got it when it first came out, he's probably like 2 years old.
He would probably get it at
like 10, 11.
What are you, 89, baby?
Nah, 90. I got it.
See? Like 2 years old.
Oh, so you wouldn't see that. You probably wouldn't get that till early 2000s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got it years later.
Yeah, he did say that. He said he got it later.
Yeah, I got it years later.
No, I did hear that part. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
there's no way he got it.
Yeah, there's no way.
When it first came out.
I was like, that album was crazy.
All I know is that I got to the crib, was hype, went to the grandma's crib on top of that. Popped that joint in, cranked it up, and they started going off. They started going off. I'm like, oh, this shit is hot.
Ain't no fun.
Nah.
Can't have nothing.
All I know is a door got busted open. Like, yo, what you listening to?
The FBI came in.
Dude. Yo, what are you listening to here? Like, nah, this is a CD I just bought. Like, nah.
He said, turn that shit off right now.
That shit off right now, boy.
Somehow they didn't let me listen to it like that, but they didn't take it either. So I just listened to it when they wasn't at the crib.
He's like, oh wait, they gone.
And then right after that, I bought Eminem's joint, the one that had the pill. And those were the first two albums I ever bought. I think it was the Slim Shady joint.
Probably.
The one of the pill.
Yeah, the one that has a pill. When you open the CD, it has a pill. It has a pill on it, on the CD. I'm pretty sure.
Recovery.
No.
Nah, that'd be crazy.
That's the only. I'm pretty sure it has a pill on it, unless I'm.
Nah, you're right.
I'm pretty sure it's the Slim Shady. I'm the original Shady joint.
Oh, you mean the second album? That's what you mean? Which song was? Do you remember like one of the hit songs on it?
What was his first album?
First album was the Slim Shady album.
Yeah.
And then the second one was Marshall Mathers.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, which one? Well, that's the third album.
Yeah, this is the third one. I had this one too. Eminem Show.
Did you see a pill?
No, I think this one is a pill on it. The Slim Shady, on the actual disc. There's a pill.
Oh, on the disc.
On the disc.
Okay. No problem, bro. So his debut album.
Yeah, on the disc itself, there's a pill.
Okay, the debut album. No, but if you're going by that one, that's the debut album. That's a debut studio album to the world. Like the world My Name Is, all that stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that's where if I remember correctly, that's where the funniest shit happened. Is that I bought Shady and then I skipped the second one and then I went to the third one.
Okay.
I don't know why I did that, but I think I just at that time I just had enough ways to get music that I just didn't need it.
Right.
I was like,
that is true.
I was like, yeah, I already skipped that one. Yeah, but that I don't really remember like which one's like what stands out, but I remember that standing out like that. Like listening to Snoop Dogg for the first time and my fam's getting super tight. Like in the crib, like outside the radio, straight CD mode. Yeah. I was just like, oh shit, this is some heat. Real heat. I'm in trouble. But you know, as you get older, obviously your parents are like, just don't curse. I'm like, I wasn't cursing to begin with, but fuck you. Nah.
Yeah, I could definitely say like, since I'm the oldest of you guys, I got to hear a lot of different hip hop artists, male and female, and to see how as far as come now. Yeah, it's definitely. I'm not gonna be that old guy.
I mean,
that's like, it's terrible. It just changed.
It changed.
But to watch the evolution is amazing. Like to see how far.
But in a short span too, because 50 years, like, and like every sound has like every decade has like its own sound. So it just morphs.
Right. So I could definitely say, growing up, like LL Cool J was one of the first people to get me to love hip hop, and then Nas and Hove and Biggie, and then DMX. Those several people like really got me into really loving hip hop. I mean, I love Pac, I love Snoop. Pun was dope, but those guys really had me at a point where I was like, wow. And then Wu-Tang, for me, Wu-Tang always made me laugh in hip hop because they was that group that was like, they'd have you sitting there really like analyzing the words they were saying, like 'cause they were saying some deep stuff, and you was just like, yo, what the? And then once I knew I really loved hip hop was when I went to college, because I went to college down south. And I got to hear down south rap in all its glory.
Totally different.
Such a different vibe. That's when I knew.
I actually had a question, but I was waiting for you guys to say it, and then I'll get to the questions. But it had to do with something along the lines of what you're saying.
Well, Dev, did you get to share yours? I didn't want you to be left out.
It's damn. So I think like when I first, because I'm younger than all of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm 31. So I listened to most of like late 90s, early 90s, and 2000s. So I think like one of the first songs like I remember to this day, it was Mobb Deep, Quiet Storm. So when I heard that, I don't know where I heard that from. I don't know where it was, but it was playing somewhere, and I was like, oh man, they talking. I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, but just like the flow and like their words and the beat was just so fire. I was like, yo, that shit sound dumb. I was like, so I had to find out who it was. Ended up being Mobb Deep. And I think just from there, I think probably the album that maybe like really start listening to, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but it's gonna be 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. That album, like honestly, is like a staple.
True.
Like
true.
it's a classic.
It's definitely his.
It's a classic.
True.
But since I'm on the younger side, like that was most like, cause I didn't get to hip hop, like listening to hip hop till like maybe 13, 14, like where I really started like really listening to it, and that was one of the people that was blowing up at the time. So, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, that's actually on my top, like, just of my albums. And New York rappers, bro. That's just some of my favorites. Lloyd Banks, heard a lot.
I definitely know Lloyd Banks is
that's honestly, I'm
Banks.
biased. I would think he's like the best New York rapper, like out right now that's still spitting it. I'm biased, but but of course there's other great, still New York rappers that come from that, back then.
That was definitely on Lloyd Banks early in the game. He'd be like, he's the best out of the unit, hands down.
I was saying that shit from.
I mean, but that's 50, the thing though. The thing
and 50 were right there, but I feel like lyrically, Lloyd Banks got him.
The thing about him on Fire and all that shit, those songs, that was 50 Cent, like low key, like holding him down, because the other shit that he was dropping that was not getting burned was heat.
Yeah,
was real heat. Yeah. They was his freestyles. Some of the other songs that would they wouldn't pump. They were the way better songs.
His hunger for more, like it's like fire, bro. Fire.
But they was just like, nah, bro. We're gonna make sure you stay at a certain level. I'm sorry.
And I think what took it over the top for me after that, I think in high school, when Wayne was dropping the No Ceilings mixtapes.
Mixtape Wayne was different.
Mixtape when Wayne. The No Ceilings. I just remember everybody in the class just rapping. Like it was. We had some substitute teacher. He ended up leaving. Someone started playing the No Ceiling shit. And we just the whole class just started rapping word for word. Yeah, that's when it really took it over the top for me when the mixtape eras was out.
The funny thing is that
between
all of us,
him and Fab, and like it's crazy.
All of us, we are talking about just the 90s and like 2000s. We did mention a little bit like about what are you talking about? You good?
Went down the wrong pipe. Sorry.
What exactly?
But I was about to say was that we
voice of God help him out.
The two genres that me and Dev talked about was mostly the 90s and the 2000s like music, right? Where Marvin, he talked a little bit about, you know, the 80s, but like if you talk to some older cats about hip hop, they gonna be like, yo, bro, you not even talking right, bro. It's about Run DMC. It's about like
their
you know,
is gonna be
their race is
the most pure. I feel like because it's like they got it in its raw essence. They seen like where hip hop, the grind of some of these artists and rap, like these rappers, these hip hop artists, like the grind they did just to get like a little like, you know, notoriety out there, try to make money off their music. Because when hip hop was in those first 10 to 15 years, people weren't really fucking with hip hop. Like it was, people weren't really like doing, like they weren't on it. It's like it's not a genre that could go places. But now you looking at people like Jay-Z who are billionaires and like off their music, but then now they're in other world ventures and shit. So it's like the transformation is crazy in 50 years.
I was gonna ask earlier when Marvin was talking about the, you know, going down south. I was gonna say if you had to pick in like hip hop and in that whole, you know, genre of music, like which one of those is like really your favorite? Like, you know, there's New York, there's West Coast, there's all this, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like which one is your favorite? And it was funny that Marvin started.
I feel like it's all will be biased though.
Nah, I can tell you which was my favorites, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like if you
and when I tell you my answer, you might look at me crazy, but I'm going to tell you my answer. And the reason why, there's a lot of good rap out there, but for some reason, when like Marvin, when I went down south, bro,
that was a different vibe.
But
the down south rappers, bro.
Yeah, especially early 2000s.
And we coming from New York,
sure.
and New York has the best. We have like the best, bro.
But it's a different sound.
Yeah, we have the heat. But when I went down south, bro, and I went down, like I say, I went down south when T.I. was Rubber Band Man, when fucking young Jeezy was coming up, like the Snowman, like. Them down south rappers, bro.
Ludacris, bro.
Yo, Luda, Petey Pablo, yo, 3-6 Mafia. Yo, those dudes, those dudes was different. And there's a bunch of rappers as people, like, you know, and I can't name off the top of my head, but if one of my boys from North Carolina was here, they would be able to tell you all the heat. But there was a bunch of rappers, bro, that never even made it on New York music.
Yeah, but when you go down there.
Go down there, they was hitting the clubs.
But you see, that's the transformation now, because before it was like mostly like East Coast, West Coast type deal, like back in like, you know, the 90s in that sense. And
Outkast,
but now you see like this like down south music. Mm-hmm. They really have taken over the past like 10 years. 10 plus years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see it here, and you see all these artists they coming out of Atlanta, out of any area down south.
Yeah, of course.
They're killing the game right now. Yeah, that's why you got Gunna, you got Young Thug, 21, like all
Future.
All
you got Future.
Well, he's saying like, well, so your region is still New York, or do you?
I mean, well, I'm biased because I'm New York biased. I'm gonna say everything New York is for me personally. That's just me. I'm always gonna say New York.
I agree.
But I love, don't get me wrong, I love
my music all regions of rap.
Yeah, I love
New York rap is what got me into loving hip hop. But I will admit,
and we have the heat. We got Notorious.
Right. We got the legend. So what made me like Ant, what made me really appreciate hip hop was the fact that, like I said, I went down south for college. I went to North Carolina, but they do every region. Once you down south, every region just basically comes to you. So like you hear all, and it's funny because, you know, you get the same versions. Like in New York, we get the rappers that made it. We get the rappers that are pretty okay, and then you get the rappers that are like, he trying.
The only difference, the only difference before, sorry to cut you off. The only difference, though, to agree with that, is that when you go down south, the shit that we consider old up here, they still rocking.
It was new.
And I was just like, nah, bro, this is way better heat out there.
We got that new B.I.G. Like, what?
Well, that has changed now since music gets
because music gets around.
Right.
That's changed. But yeah,
right,
for
but
sure.
before bro, they would be listening to like OJZ.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, come.
3 years old.
Yeah.
You stand there like, what? I'll be in there like, what was that? That Jay-Z song from the Bad Boys soundtrack? That was the shit when I was in college. And I was like, Bad Boys 2 already came and gone, bro. We was already in the club on 3. We was waiting for 3. So
Word up.
It was like, yeah, it's definitely right. But yeah, that was where I really saw the love. Like West Coast rap was dope too. But obviously, just like down south, if I went there, I probably would have had an even deeper appreciation for it than I do now. But one thing the four of us can say is that we appreciate hip hop, but we appreciate hip hop for one reason that none of y'all know about. There's a Nerdz in the Hood secret, and me and Ann have brought it up on this show before, but all four of us know. Thanks to hip hop, we were blessed with the greatest rap song that no one ever heard.
Oh, here we go.
But the four of us.
We didn't even ask Ashawn what's his genre, but Ashawn, you already know where we going with this, so you know what I'm saying?
Is this what I think it is?
Oh yeah, my bad. We did it. Was there?
Damn, I don't even get 2 cents.
Yeah, get your 2 cents. don't worry. We'll bring up the hidden gem, but get your 2 cents.
Just bring up the hidden gem. I'll go last.
Nah. Go ahead.
No, because we're gonna talk about the hidden
gem.
gem.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the hidden gem real quick, and then we're gonna move on to the next subject.
We still getting used to you behind the camera.
Sorry.
You get your hip hop in.
What? I don't really want to talk about my influences of growing up with hip hop. Right. I really respect like the worldwide impact rap has had. Like you go all around the world and you see all these people rapping, you know, telling their struggles because you know the world is a shitty place to live. Governments don't treat everyone the same.
Facts.
So you see their plight, their oppression, and they do it exactly as how you were growing up because they listen to it too. You know, you see all the shit from NWA and Biggie, Tupac. You saw all their struggles, and they're mimicking the same styles, and that's just like mind blowing.
It's worldwide.
Like, it's worldwide. It really is worldwide. They're trying to copy that flow to get their message out, and it's like that's dope.
That's what it is. That's what hip hop was. You know, pretty much telling like their struggle, everyone's everyday lives, like what they go through.
My
like,
son back, bro.
Like in and out. You know, people going through hard jobs or just hard times or just how feelings. Like people rap about it.
My son back, bro. You don't know why you back? Because ain't none of us say anything close to that.
No, but
you're right though. You're 100% right.
I respect, you know, y'all going from the heart, from yourselves, but it's like
heart.
Yeah, no. What you said is 100% true though. The fact that rap has influenced to like, you know, so much people like it and just hip hop in general to the worldwide like, you know, connect that it has. And the dances and everything it does.
It's a movement, bro.
It's a movement, bro. That's what it is.
And it's going places.
A movement that
took off.
I'm glad that it won't die.
Yeah, it ain't dying anytime soon.
And that's why we said the legend of this song will never die.
I mean, it will never die as one of the worst, best songs ever made.
Yeah,
I would never die.
The crazy thing is we'll never know who the artist was because it was on my iPod back when iPods was the jump off. And my iPod got deleted and I never got to save that song on my computer or nothing. But we know that the main point of the song was it was two rappers who decided to drop a mixtape. They dropped the mixtape and their main chart-topping song on the mixtape, their main hit.
Wait, make sure you mention it was on the greatest website of that time period, Dat Piff.
Yeah, thanks to hip hop, we also got Dat Piff. So shout out to Dat Piff because in your golden era, you was hitting. So it had this mixtape. It had Super Smash Brothers on the cover, and the nerd in me was like, "Oh, I gotta hear this." Second song.
That's when you downloaded everything.
Yeah, that's when you just like download every track. Even if it sucked, you could delete it later. Second song, right after the intro, boom, goes off, and you hear the Super Smash Brothers Brawl theme song, and they spin it into a hip hop song, and these niggas said, "Yo, we getting digits.
Super Smash Brothers, my brother.
We bagging bitches.
Super Smash Brothers, my brother." That's exactly how it
Brothers
went.
like every day. Yo, Super Smash Brothers, we don't play.
Lyrics that will never be
Lyrics that will
forgotten.
never die, bro.
Yeah.
Never
Buying
go old.
360s. What was it? What was
So
it?
do get live like the 360.
Yeah.
Wait, what's
Shoot
the
your
line?
top off, make your hat. Do at 360.
What's the other line? You
Yeah.
know, no matter.
Yo,
No matter-
Listen, I would give money just to run the world. Don't matter. East or west. I'ma still fuck your girl. Lies that made.
Nah, we gotta
This
yo
game.
Google those exact lines right now, bro.
We've done this before.
No.
Yeah, we've tried.
We've done this
tried on
before.
so many levels. and it's never worked.
Yo, Google every word we just said, bro.
every word we just said.
In one phrase.
We back.
Yeah, hopefully we
bitches.
find it. 'Cause we
Yeah.
find it. We're gonna find
Yeah.
these guys and interview them.
An AI can find it for us, bro. There's gotta be an AI that can find us for us, bro.
Type it in the AI. They know where it's at.
You just got back. You got back. So while you doing that, A-Side, we're gonna move on.
Yo,
to
we
the-
gonna find this song, bro.
Find this fucking song.
Alright, let's see.
We're gonna move on to the last topic.
It's not a great song, but it's a great song.
Bring that round. when we
I want to
finish
meet
the
those
show.
people. I want to interview those people
Yeah,
who
one
made
day.
that song.
One day. So this was an interesting thing. Sometimes, like I told y'all, we find lists, we find topics. That's why we do like facts and fuck out of here, Wildin' for Respect and stuff like that. But I was on YouTube, minding my business, surfing videos like I do, and I found an interesting community poll that this guy had. Shout out to user Lyrics, Lyr1X.
Oh, there you go. Talking about hip hop.
LYR1X, something like that. Anyway, I'm assuming it's Lyrics, but here we go. So he had a question. It was an anime question that was really hilarious. And he gave us 4 choices. So I'm going to give you guys the choices and the question. And y'all each just tell me which one you feel is the one you do. So it says, what would you do for $100 million? What would you do for $100 million? It's either A, stay in a room with Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter for 24 hours. B, punch Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball series in front of Goku.
Oh,
C, steal Saitama, aka One Punch Man's groceries. Or D, survive Tsukiyomi for 72 hours. Which one of these would you try
who's
to do?
Tsukiyomi?
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Which one's
That's
Tsukiyomi?
It's
Madara's technique.
Yeah.
Tsukiyomi.
Yeah, remember Itachi did this to Kakashi and he kept stabbing him?
For how long?
72 hours.
I think that's the
But
one.
you get to survive.
Yeah, but
That's a fact. You might
no,
lose your mind.
say you survive it and you get $100 million. So they're not saying that you do survive. Because if you do, then you just be like, yeah, I'd go with that one. They're saying that you have to survive it to get the money.
Alright. Alright, who's going first? Jorge, go. A-Song.
Yo, the funny thing is, it does show it in a way and saying, like, it's just saying, like, if I do it, then I just do it. Like, it's not saying, like, you have to. But go ahead, A-Song.
I think he's gonna say my answer.
I might have to
we
go
can have the
with
same answers.
Hisoka.
Hisoka's
Really?
chilling. Wait, Hisoka's
Wait,
chilling?
how old am I though?
It doesn't say. That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question.
Only 24. It's only 24 hours.
Yeah, just for one night, one day.
You just stayed in the room with him.
Yeah,
But
but
he
you
might-
don't know what he gonna do.
Chill. You going deep.
That's what they're trying to
Yeah,
say.
that's it. It all depends on my age.
That's why I said your age.
If
But
I'm
if you're an
gone,
adult,
then-
he's gonna kill you.
If I'm gone, Zane's just over for me.
Like, you
Either way, if you're an adult, he's gonna kill you with no remorse.
I might try to survive.
All right,
24 hours you ate.
Dev,
I think I might do Tsukiyomi.
Tsukiyomi.
Tsukiyomi, which one?
Might be me.
Tsukiyomi,
That's
Naruto.
3 days though.
I understand that, but the other 3 niggas, like,
Factory.
you might die. You really could die. At least you have 72 hours to figure it out. Nigga, you gonna punch?
I don't know.
You gonna punch Chi-Chi in front of Goku? Fuck
I ain't
outta
gonna
here.
hold you, bro. I low key feel like the best one out of all 3 of them, right? The best one out of all 3 that you might have a chance is to steal the groceries.
There you go. That was my
You
answer.
think so?
Yeah, because when
He pulls up on you, he might not smoke you.
Yeah, he might just take it from you.
Yeah.
And he might not kill you. He might just smack you. You get knocked out.
Yeah, right. But he's not known to really smoke people that are not his villains. So you just stealing his groceries, he's gonna be like, "What's wrong with you, man? Get out of here."
Yeah. One,
The other 2, though, other 3,
I ain't gonna risk
you
that.
you punch Chi-Chi in the face, Goku's smoking you. Goku's smoking you heavy. He's gonna lose his mind. He might turn into an 8 by accident. The
honestly,
clown
Chi-Chi would
dude,
probably smoke
the clown dude for 24 hours.
hours.
The clown dude for 24 hours like Jorge said, you might have a chance, but if he decides to throw the hands, you're done. You're done.
Here go my money.
Yeah, and then I feel that's why I asked the question about the Madara shit, because if it's surviving 72 hours and I'm Gucci after, that's not a bad thing. But if it's like surviving 72 hours of unlimited pain, and then if you die, then it's like, nah, I can't do that because I'm not making it. Because I think that's how it works. It was that he stabbed you up until you felt so much pain that you thought you were dead, and some people died in it.
Was that how it worked, Asan?
For what?
The Tsukiyomi.
Wasn't it like his?
I thought it was like they trapped his mind, like your mind.
Yeah,
like
but
that,
that's what
yeah,
it is. But
I don't think you die. You just become like.
But if you broke in there, you died.
You live in like a false reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Kakashi wasn't really getting hurt, but he felt like he was getting hurt.
Yeah, he thought he was dying.
Yeah, he thought he was dying.
So if you felt like you really died and you die in there, I'm pretty sure you die in real. So
I would go with still Saitama groceries too.
Yeah,
Because you can always lie and be like, "Yo, my fault, man. I thought it was my bag."
Yeah.
You can always just lie. Like you get that same.
The funny thing is that so you thought you just accidentally pick up his bag. My idea was when you said that is that he's walking down the sidewalk and you just try to snatch the shit and dip.
Yeah.
And then he just runs behind you like, "Yo, what you doing?"
Oh shit!
It's like you took that. I think that's mine.
Also, like Dev said, with the Chi-Chi thing, he might not even fight you because Chi-Chi's strong enough that she might be like, I could just beat him up by myself.
Yep.
Never forget Dead Zone, yo. She fought.
I mean,
she got cooked.
The Chi-Chi joint,
She got cooked.
The Chi-Chi joint, you could have a chance.
You could have a chance if you survive Chi-Chi. Goku might be like, oh,
nah, but she's
not
dumb
even
strong too.
I'm out. No, that's what I'm saying. But if
she be knocking out Goku and her father's Hercules. So.
But if he sees that you getting cooked by his wife, he's gonna be like, oh, I don't even gotta really waste my time here. I could go and train, and then you get the money. You could be laying on the floor like, give me the money. So I would do B and C for me. B and C for me definitely be the wave. But yeah, y'all wildin' with that Hisoka drink. I agree with Ant. Their hands get ready. Like, oh, you
might not even see it happen. That nigga just throw a card at you from across the room. You just fucking done.
That's it. Bungee gum. That's it. It's over.
Oh, bungee gum is crazy. You be like, yo, what are you doing? Block.
I know Ant will be in there like, yo, I got one question. He's gonna be like, what's that? You know the name of the fourth guy on your dodgeball team? I always want to know.
Number 18.
My man. But yeah, that I just wanted to get that out the way, man. I thought that was funny when I saw it.
Never forget. I'll never forget that question when you asked that.
Which one?
He asked who was the fourth member of the dodgeball team.
That was never my question.
You made fun of him using that question.
Nah, he did.
He asked a One Punch Man question. I had both of y'all sitting there like, what?
Nah,
I had to strike it from the record.
He asked about a character that wasn't even in the comic. I mean, it wasn't even in the anime. Only
he was in the anime.
Nah,
he was only in the comic.
He was just never on screen.
Yo, we might have to bring back the bandwagon ball for one time. Like, just have a look.
You want that? He been away for a while.
I didn't say for him. Oh, okay. He could. Yeah, I mean,
we should do a guest. We get a guest on here.
Yeah, get a guest. I think we gotta bring it back one time. It's been a minute since we had a any type of trivia.
We should have a guest against Jorge. That'll be a true.
Well, we can't. We know who we can't ask. You know who we can't ask.
Who?
Mike.
Mike. It's because every time he says boxing, they tell me like, no.
He be like, nah, I ain't talking to him.
Keep him away from me.
Is it because he proved you wrong?
Possible.
The villain was the hero became the villain. Anyway, folks, this is why you gotta watch our show. Did you get these little inside jokes? You know what I'm saying? Aishan did not find those lyrics, and we're not mad at that because we've been looking for a
while. Not even AI found them.
Not even AI found those lyrics. So we're gonna just cap it here. We once again appreciate you guys for watching our show. We once again appreciate y'all who showed up to the party. And we will be doing more events like that in the future, so please be on the lookout for that. The best way to be on the lookout is to follow us on all social media and subscribe to YouTube at Nerdz in the Hood, NERDZINTHEHOOD. That's where you can catch clips of the show, our anime rap intros, and ideas and announcements for any events we have coming up in the future. So please be on the lookout for that. And yeah, we're about to reach 300 rap intros, so that's a big thing. But we're taking a little break.
They doing numbers.
What's the cap? What's the cap on that?
Huh? They doing numbers.
Yeah, they started to do numbers. Yeah.
What's the cap on that? What you trying to reach? What's your goal?
He said Infinity.
Starts with never mind.
Infinity.
Oh, you can say Infinity.
You know how many animes there are, bro? You know how many rap songs there are?
Facts.
You
We can do this shit forever.
50
One
years.
anime alone
For 50
has
years.
like several anime intros by itself. Look at his face. He's like, damn.
For Bleach at like 16.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
God damn.
He was like, yo, I was hoping he was gonna stop at 300.
300. I thought
he was
I
stop.
thought he was announcing this to say what's it.
He said,
About to be hype. What you doing, bro? I want to see it.
he's like, please say 500.
Please say Nah, he's like, please say 301. Nah, we gonna go until till
To the wheels fall
till the
off.
wheels fall off. Besides, we're having too much fun. We recently re-put some of our older ones on Facebook, and as of right now, Volume 6 of our rap intros, which was a J. Cole Attack on Titan mashup, is over 305,000 views.
It's
And people
over
are loving it, hating it.
300,000.
It's so many mixed reviews. I love every cent.
5,000 views.
305,000 views. It is currently today our highest viewed video.
He said, what?
What? So I'm grateful to everybody who watched it and gave a review, whether it was positive or negative. I'm all for it. We're having fun, and that's why we do it. So anyway, follow us on all social media. Asan is back to join your boy Mar Black.
Hey, son, signing out.
Aunt McGee.
Young dad.
It's been so long.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
That's alright.
We're gonna work
We're
on
still
it.
we're still dusting off, you know.
Yeah, it's all right. You back. But
I'm
anyway,
glad you're back.
we're all glad you're back, courtesy of the Nerds.
In the hood.
In the hood.
In the hood.
Episode 113, people. Peace. See you next week.
Let's go.